Oh no! Oh, you can't really see it. I cut myself with a razor. I literally, it's so stupid. Whoop whoop. You don't get the cheeks. Not hairy, but the beard there. I make it sharp, and I just... That's pretty dumb, but it's not as dumb as the people from r/Nicegirls. It's like Nice Guys, but it's women, and the women are just crazy and not really... They don't fit a description too well. They're just weird. Don't worry, I'll give you a little example from Johnny Baker. We got a whole world of text here that we unfortunately are gonna read, but... I can't even believe I'm actually posting on this thread. I almost feel honored. For context, we matched on Hinge, and she asked to take the conversation to Snapchat, so we did. Why Snapchat? So you can send nudes? Is that it? You wanna send nudes? Marissa. I don't know if that's her name, I'm just... She messaged me saying she was possibly going to a drag show that night while she was on vacation, but that she was kind of whooped from being at the beach all day. So I sent her a video message in my hunting gear, driving out in the woods in the early evening. Basically said that I know I don't look like someone who would hunt. I was going to try to sneak in the last few hours for the day, and then I asked her what she decided she was gonna do that night. So she's saying, I'm gonna go to a drag show, but I'm kind of tired from being on the beach all day. I'm hunting! I'm gonna go a few hours hunting in the evening! It doesn't seem like a conversation. That seems like you just really wanted to talk about hunting. I go out in the woods, and when I'm done hunting, I go home and crash for the day. I've been out hunting all morning after pulling on all-nighter working on a video edit for a client of mine. So I was just tired. She's on vacation, and this is probably within the first few exchanges of Snapchat that we had period. We are legitimately just getting to know each other, and when I wake up the next day and finally check Snapchat, I notice our thread is missing. So I check Hinge to see if she unmatched me or something. It's not like it's a big deal either way. Instead, I find her message. She's a single mom, and I can surely imagine why now. Burn. She's trying to project a switch up on me, but our conversation were very friendly and conversational until this. I don't even know why I felt the need to argue back with her, but the sense of entitlement to my complete attention. When we barely know each other, and it wasn't an unreasonable amount of time between communicating with each other, especially under the circumstances, I'm baffled. I very clearly dodged a bullet here, but... Well, that was the quickest switch up ever. I will never understand people like you. What do you mean people like me? Huh? Sounds like a kind of a racist, bigoted statement, don't you think? So let me get this straight. There was no reason to talk about going to a drag show and that she was tired on the beach. Because, like, what? It just didn't add anything to the story. What you could have said is I told her I was going to go out hunting and probably told her you were going to pull an all-nighter or something like that. So that would give her the information that you're not going to be online, probably, right? But then now she's mad. But he says, huh? I can't find our snap thread. Did you remove me? Did I say or do something? Did you end up going to the drag show last night? And what do you mean people like me? Haha, I'm so confused as to what's going on right now. You added me and then left me sit undelivered for 2 days after telling me you were going deer hunting in the dark. I don't understand people who put in effort for like 2 days just to switch up and disappear as soon as you start talking back. But he told you he was gonna go. He said he did on a video as well, so it's not like he just told you. He even showed you, right? I'm feeling like I don't understand the whole context, but if what I'm getting is true, then you're dumb. You asked, so I thought I'd explain. Good luck finding what you are. Good luck finding what you're looking for. Feel free to unmatch me after you read this. You can also unmatch him. You know, what does that mean? Why would you say that? You can just unmatch him after that. But he said a whole book, basically. Like a whole book talking about some stuff. Yet you understand that it's okay to not check an app for a day or two yourself. I messaged you on Friday because you removed me on Snapchat, I guess, and you didn't respond until today. So I understand it when you do it, but not whenever I do it. Got it. It literally meant nothing by it and was not ghosting you. I just don't always check Snapchat. You could have asked for my number if you wanted me more immediate contact with me. You're literally on Florida on vacation, so I wasn't trying to blow you up. Well, listen, big man. First of all, Johnny, you're right. But secondly, Snapchat and number is the same thing. Like if you have notifications on, they just come up here and then you can let me check this notification. What does the difference make between Snapchat or WhatsApp or something or texting? What's the difference, Johnny? What's the difference, Johnny? I'm not saying you're wrong. Your timeline is a little skewed. I gave you my Snapchat on Thursday afternoon. I went hunting that evening and by Friday morning you had already removed me. It's a little excessive behavior on your part. Less than 24 hours you can freak out and remove me and decide to reprimand me like what? I'm not able to speak today, I'm sorry. So it's actually less than 24 hours, yet she feels like it's 2 days. And also your vacation in Florida, which is something you can do, I guess. Or maybe you were talking to somebody else and got them confused with me. That's pretty interesting. That's a good, yeah. So, Marissa, what's your move? Because clearly you're being I need to be careful. If you want to see, actually, where I want my cameras, it's this. Yeah, this thing. That's literally... That's my YouTube setup, guys. Oh, and look, I got this. So the monitor's elevated, and I got the keyboard and the mic. That's how it's working right now. Because it's better to have your monitor a little elevated. So it's kind of an eye level instead of having to look down. You want to check the posture, right? The posture. But we're gonna read Marissa's response. It's not her actual name, by the way. I just gave her a name. We were in the middle of a conversation, so I added you off the app so that we could continue talking more easily since I was busy and in the middle of a vacation. What's the difference between Hinge messaging and Snapchat? Like, if you have notifications turned on, I don't understand any of these people. It's all the same, right? I mean, I have notifications turned off, except for if my mom or dad texts me, right? Like, if you don't have your notifications off, then isn't it all just the same? That's why I said that I don't have them on, because I don't know, but I'm just assuming. Like, what's the difference? I don't give my phone number to people I don't know. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Why would you respond quickly on a dating app and then once you get my contact, send me one video of you with full face mask on, tell me you're going deer hunting when it's dark outside and disappear? Because he's going hunting all night and he's gotta disappear for a while because he's going hunting. That's not that hard to understand, my love. It's not that difficult, Marissa. And you're right, not everyone checks messages all the time. You do you. But the inconsistency and lack of interest is a turnoff for me. But what I'm getting, you've been matched for like 3 or 4 days or something like that. I know, it wasn't 2 full days. But you added me and just didn't open our chat again. It wasn't even dramatic. I sent snaps the next morning of my day, and when I still didn't hear back, I just removed. I know who you talk to that approach works on, but not me. Does he just not understand that if you go hunting, you probably don't want to be with that bright ass screen in your face like, interesting, ooh, yeah. Like, man, you gotta be quiet and have not a lot of light around, because then you're a hunter, right? You're a predator, and a predator doesn't let his location be known to the prey. Does that make sense? Not to Marissa, apparently. Fuck me, dude. Johnny, give it up. What the fuck is this? Yeah, you guys, look, if you really want to read it for yourself, that's on you. I'm not doing it. The last message, I can read you the last message, however. Feel free to unmatch me after you read this if you're that positive that you're in the right. I don't care. I don't care that. I'm not reading your whole book again, Johnny. I know you want to tell them that they're morons, but... Man, I'm not reading all that. From Pale Weddy, I'm gonna call you Willie. Entitled Mom, Poor Kids. You get a little too honest sometimes. Hey, that's not always a bad thing, because then at least everyone knows what's going on, right? So finally, we got just one text message that's very nice and concise and humble. It is what it is. I'm not paying for a timeout with somebody I don't even know. If you want to know me, pay for the babysitter or come over. It's your conditions, truly, Lamau. So I'm assuming your kids will be home on Sunday, and a man you don't know is supposed to come to the house while they are there. It's actually a good point. But already, like, you gotta pay for the babysitter, or you gotta check my friends. I'm not gonna put any effort into this because you all suck. I kind of sound like excuse me right now because I'm not able to speak, and I'm speaking so fast and nobody can even understand it. Yeah, that's what's happening. It reminds me of that woman with the huge milkers that was mad that her date took her to the Cheesecake Factory. She's like, why would you take a woman like this to the Cheesecake Factory? Like, that's not right. But she had huge tits, right? But like, she was not nice. And the guy was so sweet as well. If you know the video, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know what to tell you. You're not very good at this talking to single moms things, and that's okay, lol. Use me as experience and do better next time, bye. Single mom doesn't make you some sort of higher being, right? It actually says something quite negative about you. I'm not saying that all single moms, it's not like, oh, you're a single mom, you must be a bitch. That's not what I'm saying. It's like, if you behave like this, and then you start prancing around that you're a single mom, it doesn't make me look like you're right? It makes me think that you're probably... that it's justified that you're a single mom. I kind of worded that weird. I'm not hating on single mothers, right? I'm saying that if you act like this, but I'm a single mom, so it's fine and I can be entitled, right? That's what I'm saying, is that makes you look like an asshole. The single mom thing doesn't help your case, is what I'm saying. It makes you, I'm like, I understand the dad at this point. Not very good at being a mother, and that's really not okay, lol. Goodbye. You're not too honest. You're just saying what she needs to hear. She's not gonna understand it, but not your fault, not your responsibility, not your problem. Introducing a total stranger to your kid is wild to me. From the kid's perspective, the parent and stranger, it's just weird. Yeah, I don't like it either. This is gonna come over. Are you gonna be fucking my mom? You realize I'm gonna kill you, right? If you do anything to her. Like, your life is in danger at every moment that you are here. So you better behave yourself, boy. So as a full-time single father, does this mean I could be asking women to foot my babysitter bill? Yeah, that's actually true. She did ask that. That's so crazy. Why would you ask that? That's so weird. Total log 6275. How to get instantly blocked. Posting for a friend. I called my friend. He was talking to a woman for a week and tried making dinner plans with her only to be told he was a secondary option for her. Does she really... Do women think that people just have no self-respect? Like these women. I'm not saying every woman, right? Not every women, right? So that's, of course, a sentence that makes sense. But like, you get what I'm... Like, don't draw conclusions out of nowhere. Also, if you're free this upcoming weekend, would you be interested in going for dinner? Or like that, but in all honesty, I have another date booked for Saturday and dinner with my parents on Sunday, so I just don't have time. The person I'm seeing tomorrow has not been really as interesting as you, but I committed to a date much earlier. You made it sound way worse in the text, my friend. That's fair. I met April the 27th. I should have clarified that. That's kind of you to say. I have to get back to you on that date because it's my mom's birthday. I'm not sure when she's having her party next weekend, but the weekday works for me. This is honestly going really well. Sounds good. I can make a weekday work. Unless you want to do tonight, but not for dinner because I just got off work and I'm hungry. So I'm having some now. Fortunately, I have plans with some friends tonight. We're going to see a Civil War movie in the theater. Cool. Is this like in 2016 that can come out? Oh, good. Monday or Wednesday works for me. And then he just blocked her. Sorry, man. You just blocked her out of nowhere. Only to be told he was a secondary option. No. She even said that you are more interesting, Lalter. Lalter, sorry. Warissa, don't even worry, alright? I'm on your side, Warissa, alright? Lalter, what the fuck, man? What makes you think that you're, like, they already planned it? It's even a good, like, I would be more attracted to someone saying, like, no, I already made that appointment and I'm gonna hold myself to it because, you know, that's a deal we made. I can't just abandon that. I'm gonna be like, that's very good and nice, and that makes me trust you more because that makes me believe that when you say something, it's gotta be true, right? Because you do what you do with it, what you do. Okay, look, I'm not able to speak, but let's just say it's a good thing when someone goes to the appointments that has been made, doesn't dodge them or cancel them just for someone else. Like that's kind of like someone cheats on their partner for you, and then you expect it not to happen to you. Like, what's that logic? How does that make any sense? That doesn't make any sense. You're just a moron, right? And this would be kind of a very small version of that. Like, if she says to me, no, I'm gonna cancel the date for you, I'm gonna be like, that's very nice of you to say, but the meaning behind it means that you would just cancel on someone just because you find someone more interesting. Like, that could happen to me then as well. Like, that's not fair. Like, I would appreciate a lot more if someone came to the date and just said, sorry, it's not working. Like, it's just not gonna work, right? I would appreciate that a lot more because at least it's in person and they gave their time to me and they did their due diligence to actually, have dinner and talk for a bit. So sorry, Lalter, but you're an idiot. The thing that annoys me the most about this one is the fact that when she made clear in a very open, honest, and flattering way that she had another date, they just went along with it like that was totally fine, only to block her after. Have some balls, just tell her, oh sorry, I'm not interested in dating unless it's exclusive, good luck, instead of pretending it's totally fine, even thanking her for the compliment, then blocking her after making plans for a date on another day. That's what cowards do. Couldn't have said better myself. Great post. And that's funny because I love Nicegirls, right? I love it. But there's a chance they're a little more unreasonable than the nice guys. Like, the nice guys are 99%, 99.9999%. Undeniably, that's a nice guy. But Nicegirls, some dudes still are morons. It's like, you're not doing us any favors here, man. Lalter, this is your fault. This is absolutely your fault. You should feel very bad about it. Well, no. I don't know if you should feel bad about it, but learn from this, alright? Heed the advice that everyone is giving you, because then you won't do it again. Because it's probably not, like, yeah, I need an STI test for a friend, of course, yeah. No, not for a friend. For you. I see through you. I know what you are, Lalter. And Warissa, it's not very nice how you treated her. Because she was very nice to you, Lalter. You treated Warissa with disrespect. I don't like it. Boom. But yeah, that will do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment your favorite woman ever. If you don't have a favorite woman, pick one. Unless it's Nancy Pelosi. I don't like her that much. Like, I don't care about her politics. She just looks weird. I don't like her look. Not a fan. Yeah, let's get out of here.